Basic Education Department says a mix-up of identity numbers that prevented 17-year-old matric pupil Nkosazana Dhlamini from applying for tertiary education has been resolved. Her applications to different universities had been rejected after their systems showed results of someone who passed matric in 2023. Newzroom Afrika's Nqobile Madlala has been, of course, telling us this story, and she joins us live now from Nkosazana's home in Johannesburg. A relieved young lady, I imagine that you're with there this morning, Nqobile.
Yes, indeed, my lady. In fact, she was just smiling and talking about just how difficult it has been for the past few months, really, when they figured out that they couldn't be able to apply. But what this means now is that they can, in fact, apply in university, which is great because that means she keeps then her identity, which we understand her identity number was on someone else's certificate, and that's where the mix-up had started. But I want to bring her in now to give us her thought. Because, it's been a great morning for you. You finally know that you can apply and that there was a problem with your identity. How do you feel?
I feel very relieved but very confused at the same time. You know, we've been sitting with this issue for months, and you know, when you came it was resolved in a matter of days, so it's, you know, the contrast. But you did tell me that this situation will spread more awareness about my issue, and hopefully this occurrence doesn't happen to anyone else. Yes, I wouldn't wish that on anyone.
And what does this mean for you? What do you want to study now?
I still want to do multimedia. It's always been the first choice. But if not, then hopefully fashion design.
Mama, you've received the answers from the Department of Basic Education. What's the reaction from the family side?
Nqobile, what I can say that from the family side, we are very relieved. We have received contact. We got contact from the department, and they actually went into detail to explain to us how the error happened in terms of the capturing, and they also have confirmed to us that it has now been resolved. And we have also received a letter in terms of like confirming that, you know, the error has been resolved, and the details that were currently linked to her ID number has also been corrected on the system. And yeah, for that, for us as a family, we are very relieved.
Nkosazana is just explaining how long it took. And obviously this comes at the back of how many months that you've had to deal with this. Take me through that process, how now has brought a relief knowing that you've got these details.
Okay, so I think for me now, you know, looking back at, you know, the very beginning when this whole thing started and what communication now we are receiving, you know, for me, it would have been, you know, made a huge difference at the time to just say that understanding the complications and the various departments, stakeholders that they need to go through to just verify and check where the error is. I mean, for me, it would have made a huge difference to get communication at the time to say that, you know, just understand that we are going through, we are checking for you, and as soon as we get whatever information that we can get, we will let you know. There are various stakeholders that are involved. Obviously, for us to wait for those months and we're not getting any feedback, so that's where the frustration was.
And now, as we conclude, any last words to talk about your ID being cleared now?
Like I said before, I'm very relieved.
we are relieved.
No complaints,
and yeah, just by the way, tomorrow it's her birthday. Ooh, so it's a nice birthday gift for her.
Yes.
It's a really birthday gift.
Yeah, it is. What a soft launch. Just put that out there, but yeah.
Well, a lot of excitement here, and a lady, Nkosazana is finally relieved, but also she's turning 18 tomorrow. So she's going to have her ID, which we are told she has always had, but now it's cleared for her to be able to go to tertiary because it was blocked in the previous time, mainly because of that mix-up. and now she's going to be turning 18, and her family say this is the gift that she deserves.
Yeah, she said, did she say soft launch? I'm going to note that down and use it so that I sound young and cool and hip myself. Nqobile, thank you so much, and of course a happy birthday to Nkosazana